Hello? Is it working? Does it work now? Yay. Yeah, it's a pretty cool crown. I tried to unmute and talk about how cool it was, but for whatever reason my microphone wasn't being recognized, so that's fixed. Also, I bumped my camera at some point. That's better. Hello. Putting my ops in the goo goo gaga chair to show them the true might of the infantry. Have fun. Have a great time with that. That's pretty cool though. What a cool thing. Is a legendary catch worth 492 gold. So that's pretty awesome. Yeah, legendary is the highest rank. We've caught a grand total of you caught a great white shark? What? Joel the sturgeon? The singing fish. I forgot about the singing fish. Amazing. We've caught 80 of 117. We're getting there, friends. We're getting there. Speaking of getting there, surprise! Ferret hiding under the fishing. Transition sound. The timer. So we are doing Ganon source requirement speedruns tonight. Essentially this is going to be the proof of concept night. I am going to be doing the run start to finish, but I will be using the GZ, which is the practice ROM. I'll be using save states. This run is not to be submitted to a leaderboard. It is just for me to go from the beginning to the end and get like a baseline of where I'm at. So there are going to be some splits in here that are really long, and of course feature me resetting the glitch. But I'm going to be using save states to avoid to attempt to avoid situations where the run's just completely dead and there's nothing I can do about it. I want to have something completed start to finish, essentially just to piece together everything that I've been working on. So learning GSR and Ocarina of Speedrunning in general has really felt differently to a lot of other speed games that I've done. So there's of course Minish Cap, Donkey Kong 64, Guardians Crusade, Link to the Past, right? All that kind of stuff. And learning Ocarina of Time has been a very different experience because so to set it apart in a lot of different ways, it's a 3D Zelda game, right? So my primary experience in speedrunning Zelda games is 2D games, Minish Cap, Link to the Past. And so this is very different because it has that three-dimensional movement, right? So a lot of things that I'm doing are going to feel really different already. But it's not the only 3D game I've run. I've run Guardians Crusade, which counts, I guess. And then Donkey Kong 64, which definitely counts as a 3D game. But the major difference between the two is Donkey Kong 64 is very vibes feeling. Donkey Kong 64 any percent is nothing has a really precise setup. Like you don't go, hey, so you need to be on this exact pixel and here's an easy movement setup to get you there. All of the tricks are very quick and either you get it or don't. And also the run's only like 25 or 30 minutes or something. Ocarina of Time feels like, and I thought about it a lot because I was trying to put it in words. It feels like running, what's it called? The gymnastics, right? So this may just be like, this might not be a universal experience. And it might just be a United States school experience. I don't know. But when I was a kid in gym or PE, right? Or physical education, depending on what your school district called it. There was always the gymnastics unit, right? The gymnastics unit consisted of all of these different stations spread throughout the gymnasium. And we would do one station for an amount of time and then you just run to the next station with nothing in between, and then you'd be at the station and you'd have all of the things to do at that station, and then the little, like, the whistle would go off and we go to the next thing, right? So it's going station to station to station to station, and that is what Ocarina of Time speedrunning feels like, where all of the different tricks and glitches have setups, and they are specific setups. And never did that. Might be a US school thing. But yeah, that's kind of where I was at on it. And that's really what it feels like. Sorry, I have a hangnail. And so that's what makes this run feel so different from everything else. Cause like even Minish Cap with all of its RNG manips start from a save and quit. So you always load into the game in the same place, and then you just kind of keep your movement the same and you're good to go. But it doesn't feel nearly like doing a setup in Ocarina of Time. Dealing with hangnails too, it sucks ass. Yeah, no, it's rough. But it's okay. I got it. We're set. We're fine. I've gotten very adept at dealing with them because I get them a lot. But yeah. So my plan, I don't have icons because I put these split names together literally like right before stream. But I'm gonna get icons for it. My plan with this is to do the proof of concept run and then go back to the lab to practice and get my skills consistent. and then actually be able to do runs. Once I get a run I'm happy enough with, I'll take a break. We'll do some randos and other random shenanigans, and then we will return to Guardians Crusade speedrunning to try again at that world record. That's where I'm at. That's my overarching plan. Well, I had a dream where all your notes from Mysteria Chronicles were kept in a one-man Discord as opposed to the memo app. I don't know whether or not I want to make that a reality or stick with the tried and true memo app style. I would probably keep it memo app. Something saved local, and then also having something, and then having it saved also in some sort of like cloud or Google Drive or something, Google Doc. I'd be worried about losing the Discord server. But that's just me. Alright, so let's delete this. Copy to here. So this is a nothing file. I started the game, I sat through the intro cutscene, and then saved and quit. This is a relatively newish thing in Ocarina of Time speedrunning, where we can skip the intro cutscene because it's just like 3 minutes of nothing. And especially with shorter categories, like if your category is only like 3 to 5 minutes long, and half of that, and then add on to that a 3 to 4 minute intro cutscene you have to sit through every time. It's dumb. Yeah, or wheat percent, right? But yeah, so basically, the run starts when I gain control of Link, and that starts from inside of his home. And here we go. My first actual, with an asterisk, Ocarina of Time speedrun. Yay! I'm so excited. Ooh, you know what I actually need to do? Hold on. I need to go into give me a second, because I thought that there's something I need to change the setting for, and I need to remember where it is. There it is. It's in Cheats for quick text. Alright, reset. And may not have all. We'll send them the wrong video on Messenger. Fantastic. Okay. Make sure that is turned off. And there we go. So turning off the quick text makes, of course, the text boxes in the game go at regular speed, which will be important for, ow. It'll be important for some of the longer cutscenes. I messed that up. Oop. Oh god. Never played OT, and that yes, this is a real speedrun category. Exactly. It's one of the best. Oh, God. Okay. That setup is messed up. That just won't work. There we go. Silva Gunner has completely ruined this song for you, dude. I don't know who Silva Gunner is, but it makes me think of SoundCloud rappers. Oh, okay. I see. That's that person. Ow! Intentional damage. Okay, I actually haven't done the child section of this run in a while, so hopefully it's not terrible. Oh my god, alright. Well, it's terrible, officially. Yeah, this is gonna be a problem. Okay, it's still daytime. But that means being able to do, I'm gonna have to sit through nighttime basically after this. Okay, good so far. Nice. Oh god. All right. Time to go in a hole. Grab a chicken. Please, 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 please don't lose Navi. Okay, so that is to reset the Navi, the call Navi thing on C-Up. It's because I messed up. Which is a shame because the chickens were honestly really good aside from that. At least, you know, to my level of skill. Oh my god. There we go. You can tell I'm out of practice and also just need to do this more just in general. Okay. Oh. Okay. I doubted myself, but I actually got it correct. Okay. Now it's time for corpse push. Oh god. Oh fuck. I forgot to retarget. No. One more time. Awesome. I'm so glad that I retargeted without going into first person. Oh man. That should do. One. Yeah, I'm not sure if I'm familiar with the hotline bling. There's 2, 3. The heck is up with that? Oh no. I think I missed a frame in the beginning. 1, 2, 3. No. That's 2. There's 3. Nope. I skipped 1. 1. 2, 3, 4. Well, of course not, Lancer. I would have expected nothing else. A man of focus. That's Lancer. What do you mean? One more frame, please. Yep, I missed the frame. What do you, what? What do you mean? I don't understand. Is that the frame that I want? No. And I know that. Why is that also not the frame? Also not that one, apparently. Because I really think it's this one. So why is it not working? Yeah, because all of this is wrong. Dude, I hate this trick. It doesn't matter how much I practice it, shit don't make sense. 1, 2, 3, 3.5, 4. Come on. And if I was in the wrong position, the trick wouldn't even get this far. Come on, one more frame, and then I backflip. Yeah, this is just wrong. None of this makes sense. Why does this happen to me? Why is it always this glitch that doesn't make any sense? Because it's not that one. And it's not that one. Okay, hold on. Maybe I am in the wrong position? This is correct. Four. Come on. Missed the frame. Oh, I just missed the Z target completely. Kinda, sorta. Root beer. This is supposed to be a proof of concept run that I'm able to actually complete a run. However, I've been stuck on this trick alone for so long because this shit doesn't make sense. I cannot clip out of bounds. It has been patched in my version of the game. I am seeing the frames that I want to see, and they don't work. I am going to surrounding frames, and they don't work. I should not be able to make it this far into the trick. I should not be able to make it this far into the trick if my initial position or angle is wrong. Everything is lining up correctly, but the final backwalk refuses to work, and I have zero idea why that is the case. Which setup am I using? The one by Arthur. Also, hi Sentinel. Everybody give a nice warm welcome to Sentinel. They're brand new. They've never been here before. Here, I'll show you. I will show you everything that I do from the beginning. Thank you so much for the follow. Oh my goodness. So if I mess up the initial setup with the 2 side hops off the side and the hoop it up whatevers, I go here and I go whop, whop, but I do it correctly. Like that. And that's how I set up. I didn't get to really see. Come on. There we go. 1, 2, no. 2, 3, 4. Come on. Come on, one more frame, please. Star Fox Guard? I do remember it. I don't know anything about it, but I remember the title existing. I think it was it a DS or a 3DS game? Come on. One more, thank you. As Wii U. Oh. Come on. There we go. And now I should be able to just Z-target now that I've turned around. Go through my 3 frames. 1, 2, 3. The stick's gone. And then it should be 1 more frame. And I can definitely backwalk. Why does that one work? Why does it work now? It wasn't working. It was the same frame before. I give up. Shit makes no sense to me. I don't know. I spent 20 minutes. I spent 20 minutes on it. And then doing the exact same thing again with the same frames. I saw the exact same thing every time. And for no reason that I can figure out, it works this time. Dude, I feel like I'm being gaslit, Lancer. But yeah, no, I remember Star Fox Guard existing, but Should be when C down is above the mouth. If it's in the middle, you gotta wait one more frame. Yeah, usually with the way that I end up doing it, it puts me to where I'm always looking for the thing. I don't even know how to describe it, because I can't. My brain don't want to do that kind of a shindig. But anyway, I guess we'll practice this real quick before we try another run. 1, 2, 3. Missed it. I think that's 1. Lancer's gaslighting me. No, I'm on VC. I have no idea what count I'm on. One, 2, 3, no. 3, 4. Right? Oh, man. Yeah. What do you mean, nuh-uh? Oh, come on. Please. 1, 2, 3.5, 4. Yeah, that's where I remember it from. It's the bonus game on Star Fox Zero. The little tower defense thing with Slippy. I forgot that it was also released as its own thing. At least I think it was. Come on, one more frame, please. One more frame, please. There it is. I think that's it. Dude. What's happening? I forgot how to play the game. Hate corpse push. I'm so fed up with corpse push specifically. Once you land in the water, you should be able to just let go of the control stick while you float up. See, I thought that was like a hold diagonal down, and then as soon as you start swimming, hold right for 2 swims, and then let go and turn around, and you should line up. Yeah, Uncle Grippy. Yeah, because that just lines you right up there. And then I fuck up because I let it go. Ooh. It's got double messaged in chat by someone pushing their stream boo agenda. Nice. I maintain that this is the worst trick in the entire run. What do you mean? In your opinion, jungle jump is the worst? I learned jungle jump in like an hour. Less than an hour. I don't know how, but I did it. Corpse push has taken me multiple days. Multiple days of work, and I still just can't do it. What do you mean? I hate corpse push. Where am I? Am I lined up? I'm a little too far to the left, but I can fix it. Or not. I just... I missed because I turned my angle too far. You need to wait till the angle like 1 second for being in bounds once you're close to the chest. Yeah, I've got like a visual reference. The problem is it's been, I don't know if it's just been a long time or if I'm frazzled from all of the nightmare that I've been in for the rest of this trick. But yeah, because I don't have to go that high. I shouldn't have had to. Yeah, once you're level with the chest, you go forward and you pop right in. There. I hate this trick. I hate this trick so much. In comparison, wait until his head is inside the little room. That makes sense. Let's see if I can put my money where my mouth is. Alright. It's been a couple days. Nope. Never mind. That's not even 3 bombs. Never mind. I don't even know how to play this game. I've never actually picked up a controller for Ocarina of Time in my life. What? I swear I played this game before. That was 2 ESS turns, so this is 3. Forgot to pause. Wait. That's what I want. One more. Angle's bad. Yeah, never mind. I shouldn't say that I know how to do anything. Come on, one more. One more. I forgot to release shield. I had everything else correct. Forgot to release shield. I want to remember how to do one thing that I've spent the last, like, month and a half learning. You know? I can't ESS turn either. No. That's wrong, somehow. Is my ESS position incorrect? No, I think my angle for turning was wrong. Oh, that's bad. Oh, hey, how's it going? He stood up. I didn't even notice that I equipped hovers. I'm gonna keep it at like 3 and 3/4 stacks with you. I had no idea that I equipped hovers. There we go. Nope. Forgot to save another state. Forgot to pull out my sword. One more frame. And then tap the hook shot. Don't hold it. There we go. I had to think of whether to push up or down. Nope. Going on 3 and I should be going on 4. Forgot to put the bomb first. Why was I trying to do a full speedrun of this? That was just incorrect. I was late. There we go. Your tendency to pick up games that are great would make for bad speed games. That's not, like, not true. But in this particular case, it's that, I really thought I was ready to at least do, like, a kinda sorta run. And it turns out instead that I've completely forgotten everything that I've worked on. Alright, don't die. Congratulations, you died. Going too late, I think, is what that's all about. Too early. About to put a bomb. Too late. Oh, that one worked, actually. I don't know if it was just me, but those flashes looked wrong. Come on. Yeah, I'm gonna lost. That was too early. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Well, part of the issue is I don't know a proper setup for this. Because the tutorial for this just said, then you mega flip. Yay! That was timed correctly. Yeah, draw the rest of the fucking owl. Yeah, I don't know, man. Beating Dark Souls only Great Axe is step 1. Obtain the Great Axe. Steps 2 beat the rest of Dark Souls. True. It's so true. It's how I feel. I created an 18 video playlist on how to run GSR because there isn't just one tutorial. I've spent weeks on this. Can I wait until the bomb is already going off? No, you can't. Yeah, I don't. I don't know, man. There's clearly a method. Like, there's obviously a method. There is a correct way to do this and time it. Because like, it's there. So that time it worked. That time it worked when I was that late in the explosion. Okay, so maybe I have been approaching this wrong here. Well, I don't know about that. Yeah, 'cause see? I don't know, that one didn't work. What the fart? Alright. So Lancer redeemed AR, so I get to go through my existential crisis while making a silly voice. Yeehaw. So that was war to Arlar. I don't even fucking nardard. So that worked, and I don't. I darn nardard. Sir, or for what? No. Sir, if I car, Sir Warn Larng Parles Artabarm, her guards are farmers parkart, Sar comes our on the sard. Tharn firm the sard, her startins are. Yarkun yours your shard to draw the barm around her, so it larns a lard to the rar. Bart are for wart. Jarsta marmar, barm go up barv heart, stry sharp. And then arkan gar lardar. Nar. A darn. Oh, nardard. The sharp dart mark Farkon sards are trying so hard. Our nurse darn mark sards. Art, that one worked. Agars. Arnaradar. Cause Lord. I don't know. Lancer, I don't even know what an RL is. Cause that works. And I feel nothing different. So I know I can't wait that long. Yeah. So yeah, because that works. So I can wait a lot longer. A lot longer. Not that long. Challenge your channel your best pirate accent for this. Okay, I'm ready. I'll be patient. Yeah, so this is working now. I'm thinking about it a little bit more like a mega side hop. You'd think it'd be R, but it's actually the C. It's a classic. I love that one. Yeah. I bumped the A button because my controller is like under the edge of my desk. So that attempt was doomed because of a sneeze. Too late. I need to be in the roll before the explosion. And I think when I get hurt, when I get taken out of the backflip, I think it's because the backflip is too late. I don't think it has to do with when I'm rolling in. I think it's the backflip that's being timed wrong. That was too late. I waited 3 fucking days for that one. Yeah, I don't understand it. I feel like I should be able to, but... Because that works, and I don't understand why one works and one doesn't. Yeah, see? Three in a row, and I don't understand it. Yeah. That was too early. Metroid Prime 4 Beyond, more like Metroid Prime Snore beyond the amount of disappointment we thought possible. Yeah. Didn't have Breath of the Wild mechanics and Miles. I haven't heard too much about it, but I do know the whole, like, you can put more music in the game with amiibos. And I was like, why wouldn't you just have the music in the game, Nintendo? Aside from, man, we really need to find a way to push more amiibo sales. Also, apparently the ending really sucks. And again, all of this is like secondhand knowledge. I haven't seen or actually like looked at anything of the new game. I just know that it was a real disappointment for a lot of people. I don't know. All right, I'm putting the timer away. Because I just don't want to look at it anymore. It puts me in a mindset that I am not ready for with this game, I guess. I really thought I understood this. Update. I don't understand it. I thought I at least like dialed this in to the point of being able to get it usually, but no, I got it there, I guess. Overworld Desert has nothing in it. Yeah. Miles McKenzie is a Borderlands character who ended up in Metroid by accident. Otherwise, the game is fine. I don't know who Miles McKenzie is. I've played Borderlands, but I'm not familiar with that specific character. To use aggressive and blunt language, I am so sick and tired of empty open world games. Just because the map is big doesn't make the map good. Stop making massive maps with nothing in it. If you get the massive map and then the game is like, now here's this really fast vehicle that you can just hold the acceleration button and watch it go, then you fucked up. If your large world is built on the idea of here is immediately the way to travel it quickly where you don't have to think about it, you fucked up. It's dumb. I think it's dumb. Let's see. Miles McKenzie is a character in Metroid Prime 4. It is all the dialogue feel that came out of a Borderlands game. Oh, okay. All right. I understand. I get it. I thought Miles McKenzie was a Borderlands character. And that character style and personality was made into a character in Metroid Prime 4, not named Miles McKenzie. But you're right, that feels incredibly out of place. Coming from someone who hasn't played any of the Prime games. Anyways. I have a lot of emotions about what's been happening for the last hour and a half. Hour and a half? Ah! I spent an hour and a half being incapable of doing 2 specific tricks. And that's all I have. That's all I've got to show for tonight. Woo! Hey, let me show you guys cool stuff. Don't mind the bike mechanic overall, because the bike itself is cool. It inspired a lot of fan art of Samus and the sizing bikes. Are valid. So there's a big old barrier on this tower here. I don't feel like doing any of the trials because it's dumb and slow and it requires things I don't have. But I don't know. I'm still, I still have very like firm and stubborn feelings. Sorry. I was just thinking about like, oh yes, of course they've made additional sexy art of Samus because what else are they gonna do with a female protagonist? But I'm so stubborn about how I feel about open world games because it's been such a major genre lately. Like Breath of the Wild exploded the open world genre, right? And then I feel like a lot of developers, Nintendo kind of included, started having a problem of making these massive open world places and then not actually filling it with anything legitimately interesting or engaging. It's either devoid of anything or it's full of stuff, but none of it is engaging enough to actually be entertaining to interact with outside of the first couple of scenarios. And so when you get in this big open world and the game says, here is your incredibly fast method of travel, but you're still gonna need to traverse this thing, and the gameplay just becomes hop on bike and drive in a straight line to the waypoint, then that open world did not need to exist. Yeah. Like, the open world game genre is, like, I feel like it was really kickstarted. The modern era of it was kickstarted by Breath of the Wild, and Breath of the Wild did a great job, right? For the most part. And then every other game company was like, we've got to have that. We've got to do that shit too. Look how well that sold. Look how many profits I can pry out of people's bank accounts with this. But then they didn't get it. They didn't understand what made it effective. They just said big map, profit. I don't know. A lot of strong emotions about it. Anyway, we're gonna skip the trials. The way we're gonna do it was with a bomb staircase, which only requires 2 bombs and not a full staircase of them. 2 bombs will do. So this uses the principle that if you hold backwards on the stick a little bit and roll, you kind of get this little like side rolly business. See that? And do anything for you? So I'm gonna use that here. Turn around, save my state so I don't inevitably fuck this up. I actually need to... I need to get ISG on a bomb. So I'm gonna drop a bomb. Ow. This is not difficult. It's apparently very difficult. I can't do anything tonight. There we go. Yay. I am now an infinite sword glitch because I stabbed a bomb, interrupted the stabbing of the bomb by picking up the bomb, and then I immediately got rid of my infinite sword glitch because I wasn't thinking. Hoo boy. Save the game. I'm gonna go hook. Oh boy. I don't know what to tell you guys anymore. There's trial skip. I just... So basically what's happening is I'm doing as if I'm setting up for like the 2-bomb super slide strat. Right? So kind of like that. So I'm kind of doing it away from a wall so you guys can see what I'm doing here. You know what? I'm curious about something. Hold on. Oh, I feel like that does work. Okay, hold on then. Yay. And that's it, it's just that easy. The trick is being able to backflip at the right time. Because you kind of want to be at the top of your... There, like that. You kind of want to be at the top of the backflip when the first bomb goes off. Like that. Cool. And then you do the Ganondorf fight and everything's cool. And then you have to escape the dungeon. And that's done by going here. Side hopping. This is wrong. No. Okay, you have to be quick, otherwise you will be hit in the head with a rock. And you just wait. I don't know if that's RNG or what. Dude, the boulder! And then you hit this weird loading zone that's just wrong. And then I think I'm fucked. Wait, did I just... Where am I? Oh, that's not where I wanted to be at all. Okay, well I guess that's what happens when you mistime it. Yeah, you hit this little loading zone, you hold diagonal, you slash and hold forward, and then you'll eventually land. Ta-da. And then by side hopping through here, you skip the entire escape sequence. Don't get hit by a rock. If you get hit by a rock, you will just die. If you line up perfectly in the middle, Zelda does not push you to the side, but you still turn around to face her, and it looks like she gives you a little kiss, and then opens the door. But yeah, then that's that. That's the second to last trick of the run. The final part of the run is just the Zelda super slide. Why is that? Oh, the Ganon super slide. Alright, so before the fight starts... I do a billion of these all the time. Dude, when I tell you that my flabbers are gassed in, there. It's just that easy. And then you hold shield, and because your shield is up in this cutscene, you don't ever take out your Master Sword, and he can't actually knock it away from you. Don't get hit by a rack, you will die. Yeah. Relatable. But then this is it. Then you get to keep the Master Sword for the whole Ganondorf fight, the Ganon fight. The Master Sword deals 10 damage a hit. Everything else deals only 1 damage. But yeah, he deals like 4 or 5 hearts worth of damage. But you see, I have my shield up. So even though you see the Master Sword fly away here, I can drop it now. I don't need it up anymore. There. You can see that I do in fact still have the Master Sword. And that hella speeds up this phase. And then the fight's really fast, and then it's over, and you do great, and everyone's really excited. Do you call me Flabber the way I've been? Yeah. Oh, man. Tonight was supposed to go very differently. Oh, I've forgotten everything. Even the West of Kakariko I fucked up. And that's just this. Ta-da! That's it. Just side hop into the water and hold ever so slightly to the right, and you just kind of slide your way up. It's easy. Let's put this on Z. Let's see if I can still do this. That's too far. That is correct. One, 2, 3, 4. One more frame. And I'm standing. And then I fucked it up. One, two, three, 4.5. 2, 3, 4.5. 2, 3, 4. Let go of Z for no reason. No. Penguin breaking a baguette? What? I'm not familiar with this one. Ta-da! Corpse push! It's so easy! Why? Yeah, I miscounted. That's just wrong. That's just incorrect. It's too slow. Okay. 2, 3, 4. I forgot to pause again. I hate corpse push. One, 2, 3,
4. Nope. No, it's just wrong, and I don't know why. I don't understand it. I did it. I feel like I'm doing everything correctly, and it just doesn't work anyway. Maybe there's something I'm missing from the tutorial, but I go to the save state, which is the first frame that I'm turned around. The first frame the stick disappears, I backflip. And then I'd fail it. I fail that anyways. That's where I put the first save state? Christ. Two, 3, come on. 3, come on. Please. Ah! 3. Ah! 4. One, 2, 3, 4. Show up to ruin corpse push. Yeah, he shows up and just inexplicably fucks it up. I just wish that Nintendo would stop patching my copy of Ocarina of Time so I can learn this speedrun in peace. Come on. Okay, there's the turnaround. Targeted first frame possible. It's just that easy. I don't know, man. I don't get it. Your eyes gotten better? Ooh. Love that news. I'm glad your eyes getting better. Also, Lancer, I like how you did FY, but having the Y stand for the word you works well in this case, because it also works well if you think of the letter Y as the word Y, because it is what I keep asking myself when all of these things continue to fail. But that's Corpse Push. I guess I'm gonna practice that more at some point. Woo! It's all pretty good. This is all fine. That's not bad. Alright, let's practice bridge and gate skip, I guess. Whoa! That was wild. Octomanip, slide, corpse push, yeah. I keep doing that to myself. Okay. Nice. 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 No, what? Oh. What? Come on. I'll pause buffer for the frame just so I can see it. One more. Come on. There we go. Never mind. Hold on. Do I have the wrong angle? Okay. Make sure you're in that corner. Wait, why not? Okay, I think that was perfect, but I forgot to let go of shield. Why not? Oh my god, the hot dog spinning gang. That's a gag that hasn't been used in forever. There you go. Like, that's a classic. What do you mean? Well, it's a very large gang, so they always send a slightly different team each time. Gotta keep the hero on their toes, you know. That was too late. There we go. So last time I was trying to show off this trick and I couldn't get it and I couldn't figure out why. The problem is you're supposed to shield drop the first bomb and then mash the item button to manually drop it, to like do a regular put down for the second bomb. See? And then you just have to time your backflip correctly. And as long as you do it correctly, then you're good. See? Just like that. And now you go through Colossus, and then it's Spirit Hover time. So right now my camera is locked because of the weird state that hovering puts you into. So I need to free up my camera, and the way that I do that is by targeting and untargeting something. So I'm going to use the single frame that the bomb shoe is available to target it, and then when it explodes, it'll naturally untarget and free up my camera. This sounds like, oh god, here we go, another frame perfect trick. I have 4 tries because I have 4 bomb shoes remaining on this save state. I've never gotten to here in an actual run, so I don't know how many bomb shoes I'm going to have normally. And all of the inputs happen really quickly, just like a so you kind of get a feel for it. See? Let me do a quick turnaround by turning a little bit, letting go, and then redoing the thing. Check for birds. Watch your breathing. Fuck it up because I forgot to check for birds again. Is that enough? I don't actually know if this is enough. We're gonna find out right now. Ta-da! Spirit gets hovered. And then you enter and exit immediately. That just kind of sets your respawn point. So if you end up needing to go back for more bombs, you can. Ugh. Okay. There we go. Doing this also makes it to where if you mess up and fall down, you can just die to the levers and you'll respawn here. Why? I don't know what tonight is, everybody. Tonight is the night of I'm supposed to know what I'm doing, and I can't remember how to do anything instead. It's been a real adventure. Amazing. Tonight was supposed to be the evening of the night. You're right. There we go. And that's it. Getting Mirror Shield is easy. I will say Spirit Hover. Spirit Hover was a lot easier than it has been. So that's cool. This feels like a song reference that's happening in front of us. All right, bomb drops, please. I forgot to equip Mirror Shield. Not a single bomb drop was found this day. I am taking an insane amount of damage though. Bonkers amount of damage even. Awesome. I don't know how this trick works. I don't know how this trick works. There's a really clean and efficient way to deal with that iron knuckle, and I, for the life of me, have no idea. Sure does. Any bomb drops? No, of course not. All right. I want more bombs than that for sure. Oh Lord. Really? Alright, whatever. I don't know what I was doing, I was just mashing buttons. Hold straight right. Be incapable of pulling out a bomb. Forget how to Z target. Forget how to throw things. Fucking golly, dude. What? I have no idea what's going on, man. This whole night has been just a pile of disappointment. Like, you know when you study for a test for weeks and then you get it back and you get a D on it instead? That's how this stream has felt. There we go. That's what that room's supposed to look like, kind of, sort of. that's not good. Alright, worked anyways. Nope. It was too late. What do you mean, nuh-uh? You gotta be like right on the edge. Oh, not that far. There we go. At least that's happening a lot cleaner. Nope. Okay, fire ran out. Oh, bye. Yeah, that was my problem before. I was not pulling the bomb during the jump, but that was really clean. Awesome. Get to be able to actually throw it though. I hate it. I hate this room. There we go. All right, and then we get out of here. And that's why we needed to get the key from before. Oh yeah, yeah, that has worked in every single version of Ocarina of Time. And I'll prove it to you. So they're also hurt boxes, fun fact. I don't believe so. See? If you touch them, you get hurt. Let me slide over here real quick. And I'm gonna go up here, go return, go scene, collision, show collision. I need to see. The polygon class? No. Oh, wireframe took a little bit to load, I see. Update, show colliders. Is it colliders that I want to see? I think so, actually. Hold on. Then we go this. Yeah. So you can see the hook-shottable surfaces are those blue triangles. That is like an intentional collision that is placed on this statue. So if I back up a little bit, and then I'm gonna go into my inventory here, and I'm gonna give myself inventory, equipment and items. I'm gonna give myself the long shot. So I'm looking up and you can see the little bit of triangle there, that little blue triangle. And I can hook shot to it. So that is definitive proof that the nipples were programmed intentionally. See? So. Oh, I know. I'm just... I like to add the fact that it was in fact on purpose. Because it's not just like a weird quirk of the game resulted in something silly. There we go. Easy peasy. Let me sit through this, but I don't feel like doing that, so I'm gonna go to macro, import, Naburu, load. Four, five, six, 7, 8, 9. And I messed it up, because I think things were timed wrong. Nope, that's wrong. I don't know how I put away my sword. 6, 7, 9. I don't know why I did that. Bruh. Seven, 8, 9, swipe. My brain stopped. I just stared at the screen and let it happen. I'm on the wrong side of the leg. Five, 6, 7, 8, 9, swing. Oh. Is he targeted at the wrong time, I think? Nope. The timing was off somehow. I wasn't holding straight up. Anyway, I don't know, man. This was rough. I really went into this stream thinking that I had a better grasp on this than I actually do. And that kind of bummed me out. I don't know. GSR's not ready. That's fine. Dry pressure. No. We might continue plugging away at GSR tomorrow night. I don't know. I guess, so I gotta think about whether or not this is something that I want to continue to push, or if I want to take this as knowledge gained and a positive experience, but not actually run the category. It's kind of where I'm at, because it's a lot. It's a very densely packed route. Yeah, it's a very densely packed route, and I feel kind of bad too, because I made this whole playlist, right, of 18 videos of how I learned how to speedrun GSR, and when you just look at the route, you're like, okay, that's not too bad. Right? It's about an hour and a half, right? And there's all these tutorials that can teach you how to do it, and you learn every single trick, but there's just so goddamn many, and getting them all together in one run, I feel like that's gonna take more time and effort than I have in me right now. If that makes sense. It probably does. But that's where I'm at. I don't know. I feel like where I'm at right now, I don't have the consistency to be able to do a run. And despite a lot of effort, like weeks of effort that I've put into this, I don't feel like I have consistency on like any of the tricks. Like I can do the Doom jump in Dodongo's Cavern. I feel confident that I could do that like 98% of the time. But so much of the rest of the run, like these are like Corpse Push, I've put multiple days into. And I feel like I still can't do it. And I hate that. I don't know why that's the case, because I feel like I do it correctly. Like, I feel like I should have the knowledge to know how to do it correctly, and I just can't put it together. And that's a very uniquely frustrating experience for me in terms of, you know, my history with speedrunning. So, I don't know. Yeah. We could try a no logic. I might actually just boot up a fresh no logic randomizer, cut down on some of the excess stuff, like the pots and the bushes and all that, and use my new knowledge to try to complete a no logic randomizer. But yeah, so like the stuff that I've learned in GSR, it's helpful for a lot of different stuff. Keep Grass Sanity because it's funny. I'll probably drop that. I don't know yet. All I know is I'm tired. My eyes hurt from staring so intensely at frames. But yeah, this GSR stuff is good for like doing glitched randomizer seeds, which is something I've always kind of wanted to do. Bingo as well. Ocarina of Time bingo is cool. But I don't know. For right now, I'm tired. I'm going to bed. This was more stressful than I wanted it to be, unfortunately. I hope you guys still had a good time. I still had fun. Like, I'm not gonna say I didn't have fun time on the stream tonight, and I hope you guys had a good one. I burn. Relatable. Alright. Yeah, I don't have anybody up right now. And that's okay. Wait! Hey, Anticrust is doing a Kingdom Hearts 2 randomizer. Anticrust is pretty cool. I've raided over to them before. And we're gonna do it again. Because this guy is pretty cool and does cool stuff. Also, Kingdom Hearts 2 apparently makes an insanely good randomizer. I wouldn't know because I've never played Kingdom Hearts 2. So we'll raid you guys over that way. You guys can go hang out, have a fun time, see what's going on over there in the world of Kingdom Hearts 2 randomizer. The Anticrust. I'll spell it correctly, I promise. The Anticrust 97. So something else before I raid over, or I guess while the raid is working on happening, something that I really want to do, but I have no idea how to make it an actual like feasible reality. I want to do an archipelago multi-world randomizer. And if you have no idea what that is, Archipelago lets you connect different randomizers of different games together with other people and play them at the same time. So, for example, I could be playing an Ocarina of Time randomizer, and another friend of mine could be playing a randomizer of Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga or Kingdom Hearts. And I could open a chest and then send over a Keyblade to the person playing Kingdom Hearts. And you can link up as many people as you want with as many different games as you want. And they're just really cool and fun. There's a lot of Pokemon games on there, a lot of different Zelda games on there. I think Minish Cap is on there. I'm like 90% sure Minish Cap is on there. And it's just cool. It's really neat. But I have like nobody in my real life that would be able or interested in doing something like that, which is a real bummer. But I don't know. Maybe a project for the future. I'm going to bed. You guys are cool. I'll see you later. Bye.